Directories.post. So here we are back with another video where I have been touching a little bit this Makefile that was created in one of the previous videos. Adding not so much, but I think maybe just a little bit of cleanup. The cleanup is mainly refactoring the flags into, configuration flags, common flags, adding a little bit of, generation of compile commands. These are like the commands that are used when to help the VS Code intelligence extension, or in general all of these language servers for C++, where you have this JSON file containing the entire command line invocation for each CPP file. But the basic structure is more or less what was done in the previous video. So what do we want to do in this video? I guess it will be long, or at least it will depend on how far I would like to bring it, but it's, let's try to see how long will it take. I would like to create another backend for the build library, or build SCBuild system, that is outputting a Makefile. So let's get it started. I would start by creating a new file called build rider makefile.enl, and I can regenerate. I like to work in Xcode, so I'll just regenerate the Xcode project, and I should have this empty file here. I can copy a little bit of boilerplate from one of the other writers. Let's use the Xcode writer. And I can name this writer makefile. So how does this work? Well, it's pretty simple, because the SCBuild system, it's defining this project writer, and the project writer, it's, guess what, something that writes a project. And you have a Visual Studio implementation and an Xcode implementation. So I think I need to add this into the CPP file such that it will get compiled. Build, I like actually including files like this, so we don't need to go to the build system just to structure some library in multiple files. If it's an implementation file, just put it into an inline file and include it in the CPP file, unless there's a good reason to split it. So makefile, build makefile.enl, sorry, build writer makefile.enl. Of course, in project writer we have no writer makefile, and we can add one. Struct writer makefile. Yes, Xcode is complaining about the generated project, generated actually by SCBuild, that is not up to date, but we'll fix it another day, not today. Today it's Makefile day. Now, when writing the Makefile, I need to probably do things a little bit differently than what's being done typically by Xcode and Visual Studio. To help, to make me, to get a little bit of help from the compiler on where I should be adding the Makefile specific, switch, I will be adding another generator type called Makefile to generate POSIX makefiles. And by just compiling this, I should be getting all sort of not unhandled enumeration value, which are errors. When typically they are warnings, but I like to make them just warnings as errors, so they are errors here, and I can easily just go and fix the value where it's needed. Okay, this is the generation. So this is like the preset configure preset structure that is filling the generator parameters when generating something for a given generator. You know, it's all generation. And in this case, I'm going to make it for macOS and Linux, I guess. The ARM64 and Intel 64 architecture looks fine. Oh, I have been doing something really bad. Yeah, the switch statement is ending here. So maybe I should be doing something a little bit more, pasting things in the right spot. What am I doing? Okay, that's the end of the case statement. Okay, now it works. We need to also add it here. So that's the generator. So this like build definition generate. This is the method that is choosing the directory name more or less and coordinating the validation and build phases. So for Makefile, I like to create the directory, naming it make, because I guess Xcode is the tool to build things on macOS, Visual Studio to build on Windows, make would be the the tool to build things on POSIX in general. So yeah, let's call it make. We have one more unhandled. Oh, that's the important one. So this is the switch in the project writer where we actually write a project. There is a little bit of common initialization that is doing path normalization and extracting the directory, creating the directory where the project will be created. So I think I can just copy and paste the Visual Studio and change things as we go. So this is going to be changed to be writer Makefile, and yeah, we don't need a lot of the stuff here, so I'm going to comment it out for now. And also the project name here, it's simply Makefile, because that's the name of the, let's say, the actual file containing the text that we are generating. And for Makefile, it's a single file, which is different from Visual Studio, where we have at least the VGX project and the .filters and the solution file, the .sln. Here it's simpler. We just have project name equals to Makefile. Okay, I'm trying to compile it. Looks like it works. Now, in the other project generators, I am just creating projects for the very first project in the data structure that is built by the build system. So the build system is creating those definitions that are grouped in workspaces, and each workspace is made of projects. This is kind of similar, inspired by pre-make 5 system. So for now, as this is very early stage development of the system, I'm just generating the first project for simplicity. But for the Makefile, I would like to generate at least all the project in a given workspace inside the same Makefile. So I cannot just be passing the project. I need to pass the workspace. So we need a method called write dot, I don't know, are we calling them just write? Yeah, write workspace or write makefile. Yeah, write makefile. Write makefile. And this write makefile will take a workspace as input. And we can, we also need to pass pass the renderer. So what is the renderer? We see that the renderer is used also elsewhere. So the renderer is something that is collecting already enumerated files from directories together with the filters. Why do we do this? Because when we are my idea is when you are building a large project with a directory with many files, you can do the let's say file enumeration and filtering phase only once and cache it or render it. I like this concept of rendering. That's how I visualize it. And by rendering the filter, so applying all of the wildcard matching and so on, you have a final set of files that are meant to be included in a given project. So we definitely need to make this function such that it can fail, and we sc try it, and we need to write the resulting. Oh, we also have to build to pass it like a string builder for sure. This will be our builder, which is the actual, let's say, string that is receiving the generated Makefile content, and then we need to write the content of this builder to a file. So we can remove the file if it exists, and we can write I can write, I don't know why, if I should be saying we or I all the time. So I'll probably just try to say I, and then I'll go back to saying we. But it's fine. So yeah, time to implement this write makefile. So let's go in the builder makefile, and I'll make a no discard result write makefile. There was a string builder at the very beginning. There was a workspace, and there was a renderer. Let's see if this is even correct. Oh yes, this is correct, but we need to make this const, and we have all of the unused parameter warnings that are errors, but it's fine. One thing that I'm doing in this almost everywhere in the build system is as I'm doing a lot of string concatenation, and as by design string concatenation in these libraries can fail, and you have to check the result. But here, I mean, we are not really looking to recover from an ability to allocate a few bytes of text. So I'm going to selectively disable the ignoring the result of appending strings. So that's what these macros are for. I can just append something to this builder. Maybe I can append the workspace. I don't know the name of the first project. Or does the workspace also have a name? I don't remember. Yeah, workspace has a name. So I'll just print the workspace name, and I'll use the renderer so that it doesn't complain anymore. So this is succeeding. So let's see. The unit test is creating. So the unit test This is the unit test project, and there is a build test that is testing the build system, and it's generating, it's reusing the same build file that is used to generate this project, and generates the same project in another directory. So it's a little bit like Inception like, but that's what it is. So the directory is this underscore build sc unit test. That's where our generated project from the test are being created. So I can add another one, make, I guess can be called make file, and I can generate for Makefile. So this is going to invoke the preset generation that I have been creating earlier, and this is fine. So this is going to run the entire suite of tests, which is not something that I would like to do every time, but let's see if this even worked. Yeah, we have the make directory, and our file is called sctest.vgx project, which is not what we wanted, but I guess we can correct it. But before doing that, I want to add a dash test. Is it called build test? I think, yeah, convention is name of the library test. And test section make file, which is what we just have been writing. Let me double check it. Yeah, build test. So that these are like the filters allowing me to run only this test and not the entire test suite. Yeah, this works, is a lot faster. We have some bogus text printed by some other, probably UTF test, but that's all right. What should I be doing now to make this work properly? I should be changing. Oh, this is why. Yeah, this one. So this should be creating a file named Makefile. We can probably delete most of this stuff and maybe also format the entire thing so that is a little bit nicer. And let's run it. So after running it, we can see, yeah, we have a make file. So my goal would be to make this make file that, the system generate. My goal is for the system to generate a make file that is close, possibly the same, but let's say close to this one. And I will be doing a good load of hard coding, because it's with hard coding that you can get things done first and get them fast, and then adding customization piece by piece, mapping them to existing concepts into the build system. So first thing I would like to generate is simply this block of text, which I'm going to add as is. And adding as is will be very simple because I just need to print this string. So this is the string. Actually, let me put it like here. This is a good use of the multi-line strings, which are like done like this. Limiter. So this will not compile because this is unused. So let's make it just like this to make the compiler happy. We are not printing anything. Why? We're not printing anything because we are passing a a parameter that has no corresponding, let's say, formatting sign like this. So that's why it was failing. And we've successfully generated our first piece of text. I can make it actually the same as this one by removing the new line. Now, so these are the targets that we want to be generating. And this needs to be per project. So each project will have a compile commands, a build, and a clean phase. Each target, so project is a target, which could be an executable or a dynamic library. So let's loop each project. We'll make const project in workspace dot projects. And with the project, I can do sctry write project. I can pass the project itself, the builder. I'm taking a look at the cat every once in a while, so don't be scared if it starts jumping on me or if I need to run or pause the video because it's something weird is happening. Renderer. Yeah, I can add something like that. No discard. Result. Write project. We have the string builder and the project and the renderer. I guess I should probably start passing also the destination directory to generate relative paths, but I will be adding it a little bit later. Okay, so return result true. Yeah, this needs to be a project, and now we just have unused parameters. So yeah, this phase needs to be done probably before writing each single project. So let's keep it here so I can keep it as a reference. Yeah, I have to just shut up these warnings. Shut up this one. Shut up. Every time I keep saying shut up, I'm reminded of Linkin Park. But I guess that's all right. So builder dot append all, and now I would like to be looping each project, and it's not a very interesting piece of code to write because this is just text generation, but it shows a little bit of the how things are being done in the library and what's the approach when building things. So I think, but it's simple enough that everyone can understand what's going on. I think it could be interesting. So project, what do we want to be generating here? So let's assume that sctest is the name of the, I have to generate this. So this is like the, how do we call it? Make target. And for now, we can make this the same as the project target name, but definitely we need to make this, yeah, make sure to sanitize. Yes, because if the target name contains spaces, this will clearly break. But for now, I know that for this project, the target name is actually SCTest. So this is going to work fine. I'll make it like this, and we have our make target. Yeah, let's try running this small piece of code. So, oh, this is almost good, other than having this weird amount of spaces. Why do we have the spaces? Oh, because of this one. And we need another new line. Yes, so they are the same now. I can generate also the clean in this, actually in the same way. So the clean target will be just clean. This will be generated for every project in the workspace. So this is going to be actually nice. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, there are 2 new lines. Why not? Okay. Now this is just a copy and paste because I don't need to do anything fancy. This is just a rule that, if you have seen the previous video, this is the rule that is needed for forcing the rebuild of the makefile when the makefile is changed. I was actually surprised of learning that there is no standardized way to do that in Makefile. I've seen blog posts saying, hey, this is how, one of the 50 ways in which you can make a Makefile rebuild itself, the clean and rebuild everything when it's modified, which is, something you would be expecting. And I remember that I have seen some generated Makefiles from pre-make not rebuilding on Linux when regenerating the project. So this is actually a problem that I've experienced. But yeah, that's something we try to fix here. So this is also generated correctly. So now that's where the real thing is actually starting. We want to write a single project. So how does the write project work? I think I'm going to write this hard coding a few things first, because I want to get quickly to the section where we are writing the object files. Probably I'm also going to rearrange a few of these so that they are easier to generate. But yeah, for now, this is what we are going to do. So I'm taking this section and writing. I mean, I could be creating already a write common flags, but no, that's hard code, and then we'll de-hard code as we go. Hard coding is great. Delimiter, is it like that? Ignoring return value. Okay, here we need the macro that is actually letting us ignore the no discard, so the unused result that is returned by append. Yeah, let's maybe parameterize this at least for the target name, or make file. What was the make target? So we can make this a 0. Make target, it's going to be, yeah. I will probably need to generate a function that is creating this make target. So let's see. Yeah, it works. Lots of hard coding, but it works. Okay. What else? What's next? We have the configurations. So write configuration. Write configuration. And for each configuration, I'm configuration in project.configurations. This feels like really dumb code to write, but you know, it's simple code. The project is made of configurations. Write configuration builder, configuration, and renderer. I think we can make it like this. And this is configuration. This is fine. We have used the builder and the project and the render, so we can remove these unused things. Also, this is code that needs to be removed. Write configuration. What do we need to generate? We need to generate this block of code. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm going to split it. Builder dot append and if builder dot append this thing here, and this is our configuration. Yeah, maybe let's put it into a sanitized configuration, so we remember to do it. To do sanitize the name. So it will be the same function that we used to sanitize the target name. Actually, you know what? I think I will create no discard. This can be just a boolean, or yeah, sanitize name. So it takes a string view as input and writes to a string, yeah, output. Yeah, that's how I do things. I don't return the string. I always let the caller provide me the location where I need to write. So if the writer doesn't like to allocate, he or she can, or they or them, or any pronouns you like, can decide to put some sort of piece of stack, and so no allocation occurs, but I still want to signal any error, so I return a bool and make sure that they need to check it. Of course, if you're not, disabling the warnings like I'm doing here now, so not really doing, this is not really a good example, but if you take a look at the rest of the library, you will see this is basically not used anywhere else other than here, because this will be really annoying. We would have to SC try every append here, and it will be really annoying. So sanitize name, it's for now just doing output assign input. So we have, this can be used like this, sanitize name, configuration name view, sanitized configuration, and we want to try this because, you know, if it fails, we want to make sure it fails properly. Even make target, so we can sanitize the make target from the project name. So we can keep a simple, a single, not simple, sanitized location. Target name dot view. There was another one, I think, yeah. And so let me show you how you can make this not allocate. So if we assume that, you know, the project name will not be more than 200 and I don't know, 255 characters, I can make this a small string 255, and I can pass it. Oh, I don't have a string formatter for small string. Yeah, because I'm passing it here. This, I mean, I could be fixing this. So this means that the formatting system doesn't know how to format a small string for some reason. I forgot to add that overload, which I could be adding, or I can just pass the view here and this will be just fine. Actually, this is what should be done by that overload. I can make the same also here. So this is why it's handy to use this pattern. I can still accept a string, but if someone does, you know, wants to avoid allocating, they can do like this. Okay. Yeah, we can do also here. And this is fine. No, this is like that, and I need the view here. Now, what else should I be doing? What else should I be doing? Let's see if this is working at least for now. Yeah, missing new lines. Yeah. Okay. So first one is this intermediate dir and target dir. This is probably should I just append? Yeah, let's append this, and then I can slowly morph it. SCTest 0 sanitized configuration view. Oh, that's very long. Let's say just config name. Actually, we don't want the config name here. We want the project name. So the make target. So the make target needs to be passed here. String view make target. And I can pass the make target here. No, sorry. Here. Make target. Let's see. Yeah, that's correct. I think, I mean, this is the intermediate dir is in the configuration, so I can make it intermediate path. Yeah, this needs to be here. We need some proper search and replace, because this is how it's done. I may want to be changing this, but what I did in the other generators is to basically allow the user specifying the variables in when defining constants, not constants, when defining things like the actually the paths or defines. You can use this predefined variables that are the same as Xcode build system, and then I replace the corresponding ones for Visual Studio. And I think I could be doing something similar for the Makefile. Maybe let's call this now discard, of course, bool append variable. That's a terrible name, but I can change it later. String builder. So this was the copy and paste of the Visual Studio one, where we also wanted to change our / with Windows slashes. Here we don't need it. So project dir becomes core dir. And let's I mean, I can change the other ones, but for now let's do it like this. Yeah, let's add like a string view parameter, text. So this function will be writing any variable and replacing those markers with something else. Because right now, if I just write the intermediate path, what's going to happen is that you will see that the actually, this needs to be 1. You can see that this is using, yeah, project dir, project name, display name, macOS deployment, and so on, because that is what has been added by the SCBuild file that is used to generate this Makefile. Yeah, that's where it's taking the build directory. So let's try to do the proper replacement. So project directory is definitely cur dir, because that's what I've been using also here. Yeah, that's the directory of the Makefile, which is what you would use for project directory in Visual Studio. The configuration, we cannot code it. Not hard code it, we can pass it because we have it handy. String view configuration. And so the project name is the Makefile identifier. How do we call it? Make target. Config name. Let's call it config name. So this is the make target. Architectures. I don't really know how to generate this. Let's make it just any for now. Platform display name. So this is POSIX. And macOS deployment target. That's the version, which is going to be, I don't know, any for now. And the SC generator is Makefile. This looks fine. So instead of doing this, I'm going to append variable builder. My text is this one. My config name is my config name, and my make target is my main target. Make target, sorry. Yeah, this is probably you can make it static. Config name, it's a view. Let's see. Yeah, it looks fine. We just need space. The Makefile needs to be capital. Yeah. Configuration can probably be just $config. The space is added here. So config name is not needed. What do I need? Makefile. This. Why is this not generating anything? What am I doing wrong? Oh. So if I remove this, this is not going to be. Why is this not refreshing? Yeah, this is not refreshing. Oh, now it refreshes. Okay. And what if I now change it? Okay. Yeah, VS Code is going crazy sometimes. But this looks the same. Let me make the target directory. Yeah, target directory. I'm going to append variable, so basically the same. Target. What is the configuration dot tar output path? Okay. And this is also fine. Configuration flags. These are just going to be hard coded for debug and release. So these are, let me copy them. And if configuration I think it's called optimization type. Is it? Optimization level. Yeah. So if configuration has optimization level debug, that's what we're going to hard code for now. Okay. Else I can add the release flags. These are the release flags. Of course, I need to be passing the make target and make target also here. If I generate this, this is correct. So this part is now going to be the same for both, and I'm definitely going to hard code this, even if we have flags. There are let's see, there is a representation in the build system to express these items. So let's just do builder append of this one, and I can replace sctest with just the make target view. Okay. Now, this needs to be generated. This is the framework and the libraries. Actually, the libraries are, I'm probably going to hard code them because these are probably linked by default everywhere. I shouldn't, I don't know. I will be hard coding them for now and then take them from the library list. So, where do we have the frameworks? Let's see, in the Xcode generator, frameworks. Yeah, we just get a project link, frameworks, iterate them, and for every framework, I don't want to fail. I just would like to do if frameworks so yeah, I will be appending this one, of course doing the same trick over and over again of the make target. And this will have yeah, we want to space them, so let's do it like this. Let's see. Oh, look at here. We need to make it minus framework, and we have to remove the dot framework from here. So I think I need to make a breaking change. sctest, no, SCBuild.cpp. Yeah, so let's make it such that when specifying frameworks in the build, you don't have to say dot frameworks, but I will have to change the Xcode. Where am I even writing this? There's a place somewhere here, which is actually in the same place where I'm taking this. Yeah, where I'm taking the Xcode file name, so I can add dot framework here, so I don't have to do the same. Yeah, this should be working, hopefully. So I don't have to do the same here. Yeah, I would like, before going forward, I would like to see if the project generation for Xcode still works. Let's try it. Yeah, we have errors. Framework missing path. Where am I using the dot framework? Maybe I should be adding the Xcode file name here. Oh, that's not correct. Xcode file.name.app. Is this a string? So I can do string builder Xcode file.name string. The encoding should be the same in encoding. File.name get encoding, and I can do a string builder dot do not clear band dot framework. Why is this not good? No conversion. So I have, oh, the string just has the flags. Okay. So I don't need this one. Let's try again. Okay, now this works. Beautiful. Now, let's go back to the Makefile. So the Makefile is now generating this beautiful frameworks. I generate libraries and LD flags. So libraries, yeah, let's hard code them for now. Even if I can just, I mean, I have the link libraries, library paths. I don't have an entry for actually linking libraries. That's interesting. So yeah, let's hard code them for now, because I need to add another entry here, because I only have the library paths, which is the entry for the actual, you know, paths where to look for libraries, but not a list of libraries. So this will work for now. And then I have the LD flags. LD flags. Yeah. I'm just going to hard code all of these for now. Oh, of course, by regenerating the project, we have been losing a single test run ability. So build test and test section make file. This was dash test. Okay. All right. Let's generate the clean. Builder.append. Probably it's better to do a multi-line here. this. So SC test becomes just 0. I can make also this one. Zero. All right. Now we need the actual list of object files. Okay. Where do we get the list of object files? Where do we get it? Where do we get it from? I don't remember. Now this is where the renderer is kicking in. But we are missing here the preparation phase because the renderer needs to be prepared. And we need to prepare it for each project. Let's see how the prepare works here in the Xcode. Prepare in the Xcode writer. Oh, that's way complicated. Maybe in the Visual Studio it's easier. Yeah, this is just doing the fill files and outputting all the render items to a vector. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh. So we need a destination directory and output files, which are renderer dot render items. I need a destination directory. Const string view destination directory. And where is our destination directory? Is this normalized directory for what I can see? So now that I have the renderer, I can use the renderer, render items. So for render item in items, if item type is, what type should be this? Is it just CPP file? Let's see, render item. So it's render item CPP file. So if it's a CPP file, I'm going to do a builder append. Make oh, this needs the double escape. Okay, make target view. Builder dot append. Yeah, well, there's not much to say here. That's really boring code, just text substitution everywhere. Items is a protected member of render items. Huh. Yeah. I can try to run this. Let's make it new line here, and let's make it like this. What do we have? Ooh. We are definitely breaking in the wrong spot, but I can't fix it. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Here we were using the Unity build files, while this one has the entire thing. So that's going to be a little bit different. I think I'm going to update my original file with this list because it looks almost correct, not entirely correct, because we don't want this .cpp extension. So let me fix it. Yeah, we don't want the CPP. Removing CPP from item name. Does item have name, path, reference path? Yeah, I need to split it. We can use path. Oh, there is no path includes here. Oh, there is a path include. So we have path, X name. What was the X name? No, base name. Yeah, it's the base name. Base name. With item name. With CPP. Oh, that's actually a string view. String view. Base name. Oh, okay. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, I'm going to use the list. Because this is going crazy otherwise. Diff breaks. Okay. Creation of intermediate directory and target directory. I would say this is just some hard coding. Not hard coding because, yeah, this is pretty much what they want to be doing. And Okay. What else? Yeah. Oh, this is just a command that I've been keeping to remember me that I should be probably using this gset version of the script to generate the compile commands on something that is not macOS, so maybe leaving it as a note would be a good idea. I can add all of these here, probably, yeah. Okay. Now I have the linking and each object file. So let's generate the linking phase first. And as you can guess, I'm going to just do a replace. SC test. Yeah. Oh, I have way too many new lines here. And now I need the list of files, which is the same thing that I did here. So just iterating. Yeah, builder append. And what should we be replacing here? SC test needs to become our 0. This is yeah, this is our 1. So let's make it string. Then we'll fill it later, but this will be object file. Yeah. Object file. Actually, I can make it .o and use just the file name, which is what I did here. Yeah, the base name. Repeating this is not extremely smart, but it will work for now. Here we cannot just do this because the path is important. This is not hard-coded. But just to try, I will be executing this like this. So way too many new lines compared to the original. But this is actually something that could be working to compile. Yeah. Should I try it? Yeah, why not? So make, instead of build project make, I can do sc test, sc unit test dash make. 19, missing separator. Oh, what are we doing wrong here? Oh, this is not a, yeah, not tab. Oh, so are you telling me these are not tabs? I need to add tabs everywhere. Oh. So tabs. Well, I guess we can run it and... Oh no, this is... Yeah, the multi-line string. Oh, can I even add the... That's problematic. That's problematic because it's... Yeah, the editor is using my settings. So instead of inserting tabs, it's inserting new regular spaces. Can I change this here? Yeah, so this is doing the same. Indent using tabs. 4. Okay, this is using tabs now. I need definitely tabs here. I need tabs here. And I need tabs here and here. Let's try to run it. Okay. No rule to make target async.cpp. Oh, because this file is not here. So yeah, this cannot work until we fix the actual paths. Can I hard code for now the absolute paths? Probably I can. So it is path and reference path. So instead of 1, I can make it 2. And this can be my item path view. Oh, so it's a relative path to the project. Is it? Oh, it's even... Actually, this is even going to be working. Yeah. This works. Let me clean. I wanna make it J, I don't know, 8. Beautiful. This works. Now we need to fix the, yeah, the path needs to be made properly relative. So how do I make the path relative? So this is relative to the project folder. And so if we just make it curdir, I think this should be fine. Let's try it. Yeah. Yeah, this works. Okay. I think there's a never reached level of hard coding, but this is starting to be something that can be cleaned up and can become a more functional Makefile writer. So I think I will stop the stream for now because the video is already pretty long, and I will be cleaning up this Makefile generator offline, and I will be pushing it as a commit. What else can we say? Not much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you think this is any good or any interesting. Let me know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe, and I don't know, have fun with the project, and remember to use Sane C++.